Before we get into this video, Peachy Squad, do not forget to slap that like button as hard as you can. I'll give you a second to do it. Okay, and then do not forget to subscribe while you're down there because we're almost at 2 million subscribers. Visit staypeachy.shop to get your hands on official Peachy Squad merch today. Hey, what is up, you guys? It's Megan and welcome back to my channel, Peachy Squad. Today we are doing something really exciting in Adopt Me. We are discussing some ideas and junk I have had for Adopt Me for a long time. And to prove it, I have some receipts. Okay, so it's no secret that I have a lot of ideas for Adopt Me. I go into Josh's DMs often and I tell him things that I want in the game, things that I would really like to see. He tells me like, oh, maybe we're working on it. Oh, that's a good idea. I'll pass it on. Stuff like that. But I thought I would make a cumulative list of things that I really want in Adopt Me and kind of talk about them a little bit, because why not? So let's get into it. So guys, I want to talk about the concept of jobs in Adopt Me, why that they probably are not going to happen. I'm just going to start off right there, that they're probably not going to happen, and why I think that we should have them. So basically, I think that having jobs in Adopt Me would be really cool, because look at this. So here we are in game, and there is a massive map here. Adopt Me is a really great game, but the game has been becoming more about collecting and trading. Not that that was ever the game's intention, but regardless, that's what it's become. We have a lot of really great map items around here. Like we have an ice cream shop, a pizza shop, a vehicle shop, and a coffee shop, as well as like a playground, and even we have a nursery. We have so many amazing roleplay opportunities here. So I compiled a list of what I think would be really good jobs to bring to Adopt Me. I also don't think that they would be too hard. It'd be like programming little mini games. I mean, if you guys have played Bloxburg, you know that I don't want to say Bloxburg was simple because I don't know what it took to program Bloxburg, but how they have like simple jobs, like you become an ice cream maker and then you scoop the ice cream that the person asks for and then you hand it to them. Pretty simple stuff. So another job I was thinking about was a babysitter. We know that so many people work so hard to level up their pets in Adopt Me, and it is honestly a grind, and we might not all have time to do that, but some people might have cash or money that they earn from making jobs to pay for their pet to be trained. That's another job I was thinking about, trainer, babysitter. All of that could be doable. It would really help stimulate the economy in Adopt Me. For example, if people were spending money, earning more money, I think overall it would just make it a more interactive game, because Adopt Me is a really great game, but if I'm being honest, it kind of grows really mundane and boring to run around and do the same set tasks for my unicorn. For example, he needs a shower. It's not very interactive. I've done it a million times and it's not really floating my boat much anymore. My butt? Did I say my butt? It's not really floating my boat much anymore. And I know this might come off really mean, but I feel like Adopt Me does a lot of focusing on aesthetics and things that make the game look pretty, or pets, which are in a nice way reskins of rigs. And I don't have a problem with that because I love the pets. I think they're all cute and I love collecting them all. No hate, no shade, no tea, nothing like that. But I think I would really love to interact with my pets a little bit more. Now I know I've been asking for accessories and they gave me accessories, and now I'm like, oh, well, I want to interact with the pet more. But as a consumer of the game who spends all of her money on it, I think I am entitled to an opinion of things I'd like to see. So for example, you could pay somebody to take care of your pets for you. They could level up your pets and then give them back, but like not like a real like trade away, but in the same way that a family function works. Now, this is not the only job that I came up with. I think other really feasible jobs for the game would be an ice cream worker and a pizza maker. Now, if you guys have at all played in Bloxburg, you know that you can be the ice cream maker, kind of how I referenced before. Somebody comes up to a window, they ask for like vanilla or strawberry ice cream with sprinkles, and you give them those and then you make money. It's a very simple concept. It's just a fun little mini game. As for the pizza worker, I think that there's even a pizza making job in Bloxburg too. I don't know. They just have a Pizza Hut here and then a Pizza Hut. They have a pizza place here and a ice cream place. So I just think those are no-brainers. The other two jobs I came up with were a potion maker, because we know we have so many potions in Adopt Me, like the flying, riding potions, all that stuff. So imagine it could just be a simple color mixing mini game where you put in different colors to make a certain color. I actually have a really good example of this. So I actually have this really fun color game on my phone, and I'm not really sure what it's called. I think it's just called Color Something. And there's a level here where you have to make certain colors. So as you see, see we want to make this color, so they gave us blue and white. So you just like kind of press on the colors and then you can mix them together. I'm trying to like play this backwards until you kind of get a similar color, and then you just click OK, like this, and then it tells me that like we're not there yet. You know what? It's not important if I pass this level or not. Oh yeah, see, I did it. So that could be exactly how a potion making game would work, and I just think that that would be really fun. Another idea I had was an interior decorator. For those people who do not feel like decorating their house at all points, you can actually pay people to come and decorate your house. I think that would be a really fun way. It'd be a really great way for some really great builders to come and express their creativity. Of course, there could always be like your everyday scam coin type of deal where somebody says that they're a really good builder and then they're not. So obviously it would be structured, or it would just be a full-on mini game where you're an interior designer yourself and then you get paid to go and build little sets that eventually like just go into nothing, you know, just an idea. And then the last job I came up with was a doctor or a vet, because we obviously have a hospital and there's tons of doctors there and our pets are always getting sick. So we imagine a little mini game where you can take care of your pet in a way that's not just feeding them a magic apple or clicking on Dr. Heart to get them all healed up. I just think that that would be really, really, really cool. If you ever played on those Girl Go Games websites where you take care of the sick animals, or you put the little stethoscope on them and you check their heart rate, stuff like that, I just think it'd be really cute. Now for the bad news as to why I think that jobs are not coming into Adopt Me. On February 27th, I engaged into a conversation with BThink. He was explaining how Adopt Me is not pay to win, and I was explaining how I thought Adopt Me was a little bit pay to win. I've always had my own ideas and my own thoughts with this game. Even though I love the devs, I love how hard they work, I've never held back about my thought process. So just a little bit of background. He's ranting. Can someone explain to me, how is Adopt Me pay to win? And I said, sometimes I use this term, just saying, when I use it, I mean more of a pay to get cool things, pay to have the coolest collection. Your success in the game is based on how cool of items you have. I don't know if you guys agree or disagree with this. It's my mentality that you basically win the game or you beat the game if you have the biggest, bestest collection. And I feel like Adopt Me kind of perpetuates that with all the animals that they add into the game and all of the $4 options that they add into the game. The game circulates around purchasing things and then raising your pets. So I just kind of mentioned I love Adopt Me, and in no way do I mean to be disrespectful. It's just how I personally see the economy of the game. I think it would be so cool to incorporate mini jobs, mini games, or more ways to reward players bucks in the game. No tea, no shade, all love. The game is about adoption and caring for pets, and that's how you earn money. I feel like if we added different ways to earn money, like a job, that would distract from looking after your pets, which would distract from, he said detract, but I'm saying distract because detract is kind of hard to say, from the game. We are not a life sim, we are an adoption sim. I don't think that Adopt Me is planning to evolve their gameplay past what we currently have, which is a very unfortunate fact, but it is what it is, and that's what we have. So speculating about what jobs will be coming would be super, super fun, but borderline, I don't think that they're coming. But I do have a list of other items that I actually wanted to add into the game. I've mentioned some of these many, many times, and I actually just posted them on Twitter. These were in my drafts for like a few days now. I actually wrote this out before they launched the Mega Neon update, and then I saw kind of how much flack the Mega Neon update actually got, so I didn't feel comfortable releasing it. I didn't want to look like I was piling on with my ideas. I put so much love and care into my Adopt Me videos. I play Adopt Me every single day. I know a lot of people think that influencers or YouTubers don't actually play Adopt Me. They don't actually care about the game. No, I do. I started playing Adopt Me and I really like it. I think it's so dang fun, and I was immediately attracted to it once it became a single player game. If you guys didn't know, before pets were in the game, you kind of had to play with other people. You had to adopt other kids and take care of them, but sometimes I found it hard to get like adopted. It's weird because I never was like the kid, but I could never find a family to fit in with or take care of because I am mostly a single player person. So when they added pets into the game, I thought that it was a very amazing opportunity to kind of get involved and take care of a pet and really experience Adopt Me without like having to rely on other people for my experience, which I really liked. So that being said, these ideas come from a place of things that would personally improve my own gameplay experience. They're not meant for anyone else's gameplay experience. It's just what I think would be cool. Also, we have to take Honey camping because it's been a bit. Oh gosh. Okay, we finally made it to the campsite. I'm gonna put Honey to sleep because he is adorable and cute, and we are trying to level him up all the way right now. So anyway, back to my ideas. So before I say this, I will preference that I actually had the idea to change the Adopt Me login streak calendar before it was even announced that they were updating the rewards. Like I said, I'm very vocal about my ideas, and I thought that the reward system didn't have a lot of incentive to keep on logging in past the 5th day. You got your present, and then if you lost your login streak, who cares? It only goes for an extra week. And I think that this new reward program has really incentivized people to log on. So I think that some of my ideas are valid, whether the team hears them from me or they think of them themselves. I just am very passionate and I care a lot. So my Adopt Me wishlist ideas: Game Pass to have multiple pets out at once. Now this one would be so cool, and I'm not talking about all your pets out at once, but if you could have 2 pets out at once, maybe you pay like 200 Robux to have this privilege to help you level up pets quicker. I don't know, maybe it helps go towards the argument of Adopt Me being pay to win. I'm not sure. It's just an idea I had. It's an idea I would like to do, because leveling up 16 unicorns to turn them into a mega neon unicorn is a lot of hours, and I think that honestly it's a little bit unobtainable for myself, who is allowed to play Adopt Me all day every day, as well as the normal everyday Adopt Me player who plays after school or until bedtime. Like maybe they play a couple hours every day. If a neon unicorn takes 8 hours to go from neon to mega neon, or neon all the way leveled up, that's a lot. That's like a lot of dedication and time. So I just think that that would be a really cool Game Pass to add. Next one, pet consolidation program. Trade in 10 uncommon pets for a random common pet. I don't think I need to touch on this one too much, because I've actually vocalized this idea many times that I have a million like common pets. I have so many common pets, and I would really like it if I could put them all into a machine, and then I would get back a pet that's maybe a little bit more valuable. Maybe it caps at ultra rare. Maybe you can't get any legendary pets from this trade-in program, but I think that that would be a really cool idea that I don't think I need to elaborate much on. Shower in a can, portable shower. This I want so bad, because oh my gosh guys, the only thing that you cannot do or find around the map is a shower. The only place you can get a shower is from your home in the neighborhood, or if you have a home right here. But like if you take the golden apples with you somewhere, you have basically a portable hospital. You can get food and drink from the nursery, from the school, or from like just pretty much anywhere. I think even in the pet shop you can get some of these items. Like I just feel like you can actually do anything anywhere, which doesn't slow down your gameplay experience. But whenever I have to leave the area I'm at all the way to go take a shower, I just find that very, very inconvenient, and I don't like it at all. Bring me a shower in the can, Adopt Me. I've actually like sent this idea to the team many times. Maybe one day they'll add it. We did get a cure-all potion. And I felt like that was like the closest thing I was ever going to get to my request, because they added the cure-all potion back in December. So that's how long I've been talking about this shower in a can, guys. It's been a half a year, and we have not yet gotten it. The next idea was job and minigames, more gameplay activities. I've already elaborated on that. Even just to have more minigames with like people, like you could take a simple like tower elimination game and have more mini games. I know that there's an obby, but obviously they've strayed away from that focus, and there's no incentive to play the obbies because you don't actually win anything from them. It's just kind of cool, and you get badges. I think obbies were more popular back in the olden days of Roblox. Back in the olden day of Roblox, whenever that was like kind of like revolutionary, like, oh, we're doing obstacle courses. But I think that the gameplay mechanics have evolved much past that. So I don't know. Obbies are cool. I like them, but I just want a little bit more gameplay than running around the map, dropping the unicorns off at certain activities. Because look, see, once I get him to school, there's nothing here. Imagine if I could pick Honey up and I set him in this little school chair, and then the board starts showing 1 + 1 =, and I could click on it and type 2. Or 2 + 2 = 4. Like if I could interact with the school process, if I could do something besides just sit here, because I don't know what Honey's learning. No one's talking to him. And the last idea I had was bigger trade squares. There's been so many times where I really wanted to trade for a unicorn, but I didn't feel like I had a ton of items worth a unicorn. So if I could trade like 6 fly potions for a single unicorn, that to me would be worth it. Or even to add a cash option. I know that they have disabled the cash registers, which I'm a really big fan of, because the cash registers kept on allowing people to get scammed, and I thought that that was really bad, and I didn't like that because it was making me sad. So I'm really glad that they actually disabled the cash registers. Now, this being said, it kind of took away from some of the gameplay features in the role plays because people abused the system and used it for evil. I would just really like if they added in the cash option on the trades, because I think that would stop a lot of trust trades, stop a lot of scams with the lemonade stands and hot dog stands. It would allow you to know exactly what you're getting, because there is no excuse that somebody cannot put cash in the trade squares as opposed to giving it to you after. There's no reason at all. See, okay, so Honey's thirsty, and I don't have to go all the way back to my house to get him to drink. We're done with school, but hey, look, there's something to drink from here. So pretty easy. I also have tons of ideas for things like pet salons, because I think like in the game My Droplets, you can go and you can customize the color of your pet and stuff like that, and it's really cute. Like a pet salon, that would just be so adorable. But guys, that is all the time I had today to share my ideas about Adopt Me. But before we get going, PG Squad, I'm gonna do some Instagram shoutouts. If you guys are not already following me on Instagram, please feel free to do so at MeganPlays, because I do Instagram shoutouts at the end of every single video. Thank you so much to my most recent followers: Lucy, Zagan for Life, Mariana, Farnaz, Sophie, Giselle, Ali, and Pity. Thank you guys so much for watching today's video. If you loved it, do not forget to hit the like button, subscribe button, leave a comment down below what you guys think would be really cool to see in Adopt Me. Also guys, do not forget to hit that subscribe button. We're almost at 2 million subscribers. If you guys enjoyed this video, make sure you check out all the videos around my face. You guys might enjoy some of them if you enjoyed all the way to this one. And in my pinned comment down below, I have my Roblox profile. If you guys would mind giving that a join, you guys could join me in my trading videos. Thank you guys so much for watching. Do not forget to hashtag stay peachy, stay kind, and I'll talk to you guys tomorrow. Bye!